Hey guys, welcome into the reading. This is the Lone Wolf, and this is my Lone Wolf Tarot. You have some type of either promise that is broken or some type of um, worship that is broken. We're gonna get more information. Okay, this is a timeless general read, so when you see it is when you see it, and please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you don't think it resonates with you at all, share, comment, like the video, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter, but if it doesn't resonate, still hook your girl up. You feel me? Anyways, with that being said, it seems like there is some type of hope that you released when it comes to, like, I don't know, what's the hell this is. It seems like it's not bothering you, right? So it's some type of dream or like hope, or like maybe you were like keeping, so you restored some type of desire to want to overindulge or enjoy yourself type of thing. I feel like now you're maintaining a schedule. Now you're focusing on working. Now you're focusing on, like, I don't know, like there was maybe a potential time where you wanted to take a break, and maybe that like broke free. Now you're done taking care, like now you're done with taking a break, and you're now ready to move forward or to take, um, I don't know, like low key, yeah, to like now work with, if it is magical or something, but like now you're like basically working with the mysteries and magics of life, or like working with, like now you're I don't know what's going on, because this is really throwing me off. So can I get a clarifier for this? Because it seems like you're getting back on track, back on schedule. Okay, also flight. So like you could have went through something that was terrifying for you, something that scared you, and you wanted some type of like peace, some type of like release, some type of like joy. I feel like you have finally gotten that, and now you're back on track, and now you're back on scheduling, now you're back on working on whatever this is, whatever the right and collaboration is, but it's like some type of magical connection that you may have. So let's do this, right? Let's do this and focus on, so okay, oh, with self-love. So now like you're back on focusing on yourself, back on healing yourself. So there was a desire previously that like where, let's say, you really just wanted to be living beautifully, living in a nice place and space. I feel like you achieved that. So for some reason it's in like your desire, your hope for it is now satisfied, and you can get back to working. Either you're being called, like you had a question, you had a dream, you had a like wish, a fantasy that you wanted in your mind due to some type of like incident that happened that's causing you fear. So I'm going to give an example. Let's say you lived in a house and someone robbed you, so you had a desire to move. Then you finally moved, and now, like, that part of you was relaxed. So you're getting back to working, getting back to loving on yourself, getting back to seeing, like, the fruits of your labor kind of energy. Kind of getting your mind back, because it seems like the stress of something was released. Okay? So, yeah, basically, now you're focusing on mysteries, you're focusing on magic things, you're focusing on working with mysteries, magic, doing ceremonies, loving on yourself, maybe self-love rituals, maybe like self-love actions type of thing. Like you're, maybe someone told you to do this, or maybe like you're now doing it because you just feel like it. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so some type of treasure, because treasure, hold on, treasure, so some type of treasure from this. Oh, goal. So that's like the goal anyway. The goal is for you to be able to focus on yourself. Okay, I'm surprised, 'cause I thought it was treasure, but I always try to see what it is. But anyway, yeah, so gift is at the bottom anyway. So like this is your gift. Maybe this is like your purpose in life is to love on yourself. So I feel like, yeah, love on yourself, maybe with collaboration, show people how to love on yourself, show them the magic of loving on yourself. Yeah, maybe like I don't know what this is, Loki. It's giving like you are obligated to show people goodness, show people how to love themselves, show people how to be moral, show people to be human, to see humans as they walk around the world around them, and be in a world where humans are good and, like, righteous and loving. And like this is your This is your mission. So we're talking about your mission. Maybe I'm diving into Akashic records. I normally don't talk about that type of stuff on my channel. It's more or less just like I'm not more. It's not woo woo, but like this is a woo woo message, low key. Visualization and daydreaming can be significant for you. Maybe you are supposed to be a daydreamer. Okay, so low key, we're heavy on the fact that this is something you have to do. Like it's not an option kind of thing. Like you daydream and you like wish for something, and it feels like this is that something. Yeah, okay, so you could like be basically very lucky whenever you daydream. Maybe you daydream into things into fruition. Maybe you have a ability to see the world in a different way, and then it's lucky that it turns out that way or something, or manifests that way. So it's like low-key giving like you have a very strong ability, and with this ability comes a very strong obligation to being a good person. I don't know if you are a good person, but it feels like you are a good person. Okay, so now you lost the desire of wanting more, and that's fine. Like you're content with where you're at because now you want to work on what you were focusing on in the past because it was still a goal in your mind. Okay, so this is more spiritual and like emotionally based. So imagination came on the fence now. I feel like with imagination on the fence, the way it is giving like you're not. This is not your imagination. This is not like you're becoming more aware that this shit is real type of thing. Like whatever this is. So you got what you wanted, and now you're like realizing somehow through getting what you wanted that this is really real. Like that there's a divine intervention, there's a string attached to you to where you're a, 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 a puppet in a play. Like you're a individual in a grand scheme of things. I'm really trying to say that really was hard to come out. So like you're becoming more aware potentially that there's something higher than you calling you to do something. I'm about to cough, y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna speak anyway. So like you're not the God, but you are of God and being used by God, potentially type of vibe. And you have magical abilities. Okay, so somebody's angry. You could be angry about this. Something's angry. I was just coughing. Maybe this is like, let's see, like it's giving like somebody wanted you to not figure this out potentially. Or maybe you're mad because you're like, dang, I'm obligated by something. But some type of evidence has popped up about the anger of an individual. And maybe they try to curse you. Maybe there's proof of somebody who was unpleasant to you or unpleasant in general, and they're trying to curse you for some reason. They're trying to, there's like proof of this, or like proof of them maybe even just speaking ill, hating you, not liking you, despising you. So it's weird that this person came out as we were talking about this shit's real. So like there's a real threat or wannabe threat. I'm not gonna say a threat because they didn't come out. And 5-5 is significant, but yeah, it's like a real issue that has arisen. Like it's not imaginary, it's not fake. This is all real, whatever the heck you're, and it's like you're the chest piece. Okay, they're potentially, wow, are they mad that you're worth something? That you have a worth, that you know your worth, that you're worth something to the divine, that you're being used by the divine, that you're being guided, or that you have magical properties, or that you have some type of abilities, or that you're being worked with in a mysterious way. Because now they have more proof of it, or maybe there's just more proof that there's people getting mad about this. Okay, so what do we got? What's this? What's the like? What's the importance of this in the background? Because low key, my energy is like, who cares? But some people may care. So with that being said, we're gonna see. It's because you're being obedient. So someone's upset that you're being obedient. Someone's upset that you're getting knowledge, that you're taking the advice, that you're listening. So maybe you have some type of divine guidance when you love yourself. Maybe that's the advice to love yourself and you're just doing it. And now it's like irritating somebody because you're starting to get your worth. You're starting to come off as unpleasant for certain people because you don't care about half they gotta say when you love yourself type of energy. It's like like oh, you talk about me, or oh, you want to have issue with me, or you, so people do get upset about that because they have evidence potentially that you're unpleasant, or also that you are not giving a crap about what they have to say. Okay, low key, high key. This is really weird because I'm not really following. Maybe I should switch to tarot. Oh, it's also giving like you're not like, I'm not gonna say loneliness. You're like lonely or by yourself because of it. Like you're okay with being by yourself because of it, but you're also like, I don't know why it's seeming like you're disappointing somebody else. So if you are feeling lonely or disappointed in relationships and connections to where you cut them off type of energy, that's also something coming through here. But it's giving like someone's mad. Okay, so strategy fell. Someone's mad. I should just do it up here. But strategy fell. So like someone's potentially mad that they can't like do something to you because of your ability to be alone and to know your worth type of thing. So that took a big turn. So like there is an offensive energy. Okay, I'm just gonna set my cards down because this is like relevant. There's an offensive energy in your energetic field because your energetic field is here, and then we have like the add-on energy. Okay, so the add-on energy, which is like the excessively going off to the side energy because it keeps, is like upset, and that's relevant for some reason. It's not imaginary. Whoever this is for, because this is not resonating, it's not resonating, but it's not imaginary, and it's like being called to your attention because of an issue that they have with you, and it's like interfering with your energy. Okay, I don't know where this person came from. Like maybe we should ask, who is this person to? They're just a disturbance. It doesn't even matter. They're just an annoyance. They're an issue. They do have maybe like supernatural talents, but they're irritating to you. They irritate your energetic field. So like let's just say you have a bubble machine. This is just an example. You have a bubble machine blowing hundreds of bubbles, and you want these bubbles to come out for whatever objective, right? Let's just make an example like this. And there's just a one person, anybody, kid, brother, sister, uncle, cousin, who is poking at your bubbles. So now you're not meeting your quota. And even though the bubbles are still being blown, 75, 80 bubbles, 95 sometimes bubbles are popping out, you need 100 to come out every single time in this analogy. And it's like that's causing a little bit of a delay or issue or stagnancy because you're not getting your quota. And that's like why it's being brought to your attention, because it's like you could be better off if you didn't have this nagging energy. And it's not even, it has to be in your vicinity, but it's being called as it is something in your energetic vicinity. Yeah, the attention is being called out. You have a responsibility to this as well. It also seems like it's giving this person is very significant because it was a significant relationship, responsibility to each other, connection. He is on his knees, so potentially proposal, marriage issue. Somebody that was like a big deal when it comes to connections in a way, heavy on that. Okay, so that's like something that you that could be relevant with you, but this is very much a confirmation for you as well. It's being brought to your attention that there is an issue. You need to release that issue. Pray it off of if you got to. Do whatever spiritual things you have the ability to do it. You're aligned with self love. So do it in a way that is because you're doing it for yourself and like you're loving on yourself. So I want to pull for the tarot just to get um, more on this issue, only because it's like, yeah. Okay. So we're just going to take it as somebody that you made a promise to, somebody that you connected with, somebody that's romantic with you. Yeah. Someone that you potentially built a home with or built some type of home with. They really are disturbing your energetic field. So stop fucking with this person. That's what it's giving. Like the energy is like, you have proof. What more do you need? It's not in your imagination. It's 100% real. This is something real. You have an obligation to whatever the heck the divine is using you for. You need to really stop fucking with this person. Like, yeah, you're literally like, yes, you have happy memories with this person. Yes, they're familiar. That was all an illusion, is Loki giving. That's crazy. Yes, okay, you may daydream a lot, so you may really think about this person, want to be with this person. And if you think about somebody a lot, that's who it is as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna close it out here, but you know who it is. We know who it is. I know who it is. You feel me? So it's like just do it. Okay, so closing out energy advice, closing out energy advice, advice, because like you have something that you're supposed to be doing. Advice, advice, advice. I feel like find the purpose for this individual, find the meaning for this individual, find the issue with this individual, find that. You have the evidence of it. You have the proof of it. You need to now find the purpose kind of thing and align it and fix it and like heal it and like, restore it and like maybe you're being like taught patience, maybe you're being taught something, but it's like, okay, so since I'm doing tarot now, zodiac signs, zodiac signs. So we have earth signs. Okay, we have pentacles. Someone's fucking with your money potentially as well. Maybe they're fucking with your career. Maybe they're fucking with your prosperity, where you're trying to go. Okay, we have earth signs. So yeah, it's somebody who potentially has earth in their chart or is an earth sign. We do, yeah, heavy earth sign. They're just fucking with your money, bro. They're fucking with your money. They don't have stability. They're the dark side of wealth. So potentially somebody who has done things poorly for money. Okay, now we have water signs, a Cancer. So it could be a Cancer. All right, with the Chariot coming out. I feel like you have to have courage to remove yourself from this person. Maybe you're very attached, codependent. Heavy earth sign. Heavy earth sign. Taurus now. Okay, so now with Taurus as well, it's just somebody who works really hard, somebody who, maybe you're someone who works really hard. You could be these signs as well. You could be Cancer, Earth signs, Taurus, feel me? But yeah, it's just giving like somebody who, like you want sustainable results. They could be attacking your like you take actions towards something and they come and they knock it down type energy. So whoever's doing that, it's just energetically. It's literally whoever is opposing you. Let's be real. You speak something to somebody, they say the opposite. Do they hear what you said? No, they cut you off in the middle of you talking. And they know what you're going to say, type of thing. Even if you made a revelation and you changed your mindset or something of the sort, they're always an offense to you. They're always against you. They're always angry with you. There's always something wrong with what you say or what you do, no matter what it is, even if it's right, even if it's something small, even if it's that energy is bothering you. Okay? That's who it is. Oh my gosh, you're okay. Let me go.